Hello everybody, this is market analysis for now the second part of June, and interestingly enough today we're going to start with the British pound because actually it will be relevant for the euro dollar. If you remember last time we talked to two possible case scenario, the first one being a head and shoulder right here, and obviously, as it's playing out now, it did not happen. The second thing is we talked about a triangle right here, and we've put two zones. Those blue zones, those zones were here for a sell and here for a buy. Obviously, the theory of the triangle worked out because as soon as it broke the triangle, the currency went up quite sharply, and did have some level of resistance here in that blue zone. But then after that, broke it, and even though it has had some volatility, especially today, it looks like that is actually breaking out. So British pound is up, and according to the triangle theory, let me see if I can get it for you to see. The objective would be about 700 pip from the time it breaks, and 700 pip would be about here. So a 1.6 let's say, okay, 1.6 figure. So right now it's at 1.556. So we would be looking at potential here, 1.6 figure of about another 400 pip on the upside. If you haven't taken that trade, it's fine. You can also look at this level here. It looks like that it's going to try to break that level at 1.58. In order to do that, I think that we should see a little bit of a build up, so we may actually go there, retrace, and come back up again. That is quite a possibility. We'll go back on that for entry possibilities or entry zone. We'll go to the Japanese yen. Japanese yen went up, and now is sort of ranging. The issue with that is we had a buy zone here and a sell zone here, not any of which has been very relevant. If you would be on the sell side now, you might have made a bit of money here on that down, but the currency seems to be going sideways right now for the past 4 days or so, 4 sessions or so. That down here was basically due to a news from the Bank of Japan. That was basically going to intervene on the market. They just said they will, and they have not done it yet, as far as I know. And basically, that's why we had this down move here, which is stabilizing right now. So nothing much in the Japanese yen. We'll go back to the zone later. The only thing, let's go back to the British pound. The only reason I wanted to start with the British pound is because usually the British pound, the euro dollar, they sort of follow each other in the direction. British pound being more forceful and more directional than the euro dollar. So now let's go back to the euro dollar, and let's take a little bit of a step back here. We saw that the currency went down here, and now definitively looking at this configuration here. Let me get rid of this here so we can see better. We can see that there is it looks like the euro has made a bottom, or is trying to very hard to go back up, and is hitting that level of resistance here, which we did talk about when the past couple of weeks. So actually, let's see now, make it a little bit better. Let's see here the Fibonacci is right here. What does it tell us? At that level here, we had that level here we talked about, and actually I think that we talked to another level a bit closer, but in any case, what we've seen, what we can see here is that there is a level of support on the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. As we saw before, it went to the 61.8 and then broke through based on news again. Greece is still in the news. Don't think there is any, it's like a soap opera. Don't think there is any definite answer to this one. My view on this is that I doubt that Greece is going to get out of the Eurozone. I think it's more of PR effort, like in the United States when we have the budget and they threaten to shut the government, and they sometimes shut it for an hour or two, and then they basically find the funding to do it. I think that it's going to be maybe the case. The reason I'm thinking that is because if you let Greece get out of the Eurozone, then Portugal and Spain will want to do the same thing or have the same deal as the Greece might have had, and then maybe Italy may want to follow suit as well, and that pretty much would be very detrimental for the money, for the euro, and for the future of the euro. So I don't think that they will want to do that. But in any case, when you look at this configuration where we have this band here of resistance, quite strong, I will draw it here, which is basically that area right here, and may take a bit of time to break it. But if you look at the configuration, there is a slow build up. Currency goes to that zone, come back down, but doesn't do does basically a higher low, goes back up, does another higher low, and I think that it's going to try to break that level here at 1.14 40 50 or something like that. So that zone here is going to be a zone of turbulence, and we don't know if it's going to hold or not at the present time. The configuration says that it may actually go up, or I'll try to at least build up to break it, but if it does not, then obviously it will reverse, and that configuration here would have been just some sort of ugly triangle, and then we'll know that basically the point that I would be looking at, with even looking at not even looking at Trend Dragon, I think that I'll be looking at this level here, or if you want to be safer, even this level here, as far as zone of purchase, or I mean shortness, if you want to go short. Going long, I would certainly try to stay clear from that zone here until it's actually broken. So I would probably look at this area here of blue to see where that is going. So let's see what Trend Dragon tells us to do. First, I'm going to do it blank, and then I will do Trend Dragon here. And let's redo my Fibonacci to see if this works. What we talked about, or what I just talked about. Yeah, let's. Okay, so when we look at Trend Dragon, of course, as far as the buy side, we have this level. It draws this level of resistance at 113, and also this other one here at 1.14, which we talked about. So tentatively as far as a buying zone above that line here. So the analysis is pretty much confirmed on that level. On the downside, yes, there are level of support here with a trend dragon trend line, so possible first level would be under the 38.2. Though it's going to be rocky here, quite a lot of level of support and resistance previously here, and of course the best would be at the break of this previous low here under the 61.8. But of course you would be able to I would probably be more comfortable to see if I could enter a position under the 1.1049 area, though I would be very cautious on my stop loss, make it very tight, and certainly stop loss here would be probably around 1.1151 and be very quick to take my profit, expecting some level of support here in this zone near the 50% Fibonacci retracement, the trend dragon support and resistance, and through all that area between the 50 and the 61, which has been acting also as a support. So right now that's pretty much what we can see for the euro dollar, which is not a bad configuration, just right now very choppy, very volatile, with not a very strong trend, but still having that feeling that the currency may actually create a bottom and building up to break that level here. And again, if it does not, then I think that we'll see it dropping off quite significantly. Going to the British pound and getting into trend dragon trend line, we basically get well, right now the move has been done already through trend dragon, broke the trend dragon trend line as well as the level of resistance here. Actually, would you have followed that, which was actually a nice level here, you would have been already making 160 pip as it stand. So not so bad. If you wanted to enter, I would be cautious of this level here, which could be a level of resistance. I will go into the lower time frame to see if I can see any kind of entry opportunities. Looking into the weekly confirm also could actually confirm the stop of that move down here, because it did the currency did here a bottom, and right here is creating a higher low. If it breaks that level here, it would potentially be a sign of purchase here with a little bit of a head and shoulder, not very straight, but that would definitively, the breaking of that level here would definitively give us open sky to the upside, and I would say objectively it would be for about 1,000 pip. So if you can cut that in half, that would be good. But the entry on the weekly, if it breaks that weekly level here, that's usually quite significant. Of course, there may be a little bit of resistance right here, but that we could see. So British pound, obviously, right now looking at the upside. If the correlation with the euro dollar works out, euro dollar going to the opportunity to the upside, but not right now. And concerning the Japanese yen following trend dragon, basically has been hitting a level of support with trend dragon trend line, as well as a level of support here, and definitively seems to be also right now this move down seems to have been just a pullback, and we could be looking at going higher on this one. That's it for today. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Shoot me an email or drop a note.